Hello, I'm Marcus, and I am a data analyst for a digital sports marketing company. Now, what that role entails is that on a weekly and monthly basis, I provide and compile analytical reports on site performance across four online football publications on the network. Now, originally, I was actually a content producer for some of those sites, having done English at university. But I've always been interested in the statistics, the data, the maths side of things, and actually started doing some analysis alongside my writing for one of the sites that I was working on. And that led to me being sort of offered a new role within the company to focus entirely on the data analysis and the creation of these reports. Now, what those reports sort of look at are ultimately the variables that we as publishers can control. Now, whether that's the time of day or maybe even the day itself when an article goes live, whether it's a look at the clubs and the players, obviously from a football point of view, that may influence what receivers are looking to read, as well as maybe words and phrases that are used in titles to really catch readers' eyes and ultimately, convince them to click on the link and view our content. So these reports basically just try and bring all of that together to provide the site editors with recommendations, with projections, and ultimately action points from which to build their content around in the coming days and the coming weeks. In terms of enjoyment, I love doing all of it really, the number crunching, because data can tell us so much. Yes, there are plenty of variables in the publishing world that we can't necessarily control, but there's also enough that we can to really build a picture of how our content is getting on and what we're doing ourselves to influence that. And finding those trends and those little nuggets of information that aren't obvious, and it really gives our site editors some hopefully some really interesting and important information to take into their meetings with various staff. And then it's seeing those projections come to light, and the things that were noted that are actually working, to really underline that this is having a positive impact on performance, and ultimately helping the business and the company grow through our content.